Hey guys, thanks for joining me for another Dokkan battle video. And today we are actually going to look at this free-to-play login unit. So we're on global here. We just finished the campaign or the competition with JP. JP ended up winning, which I kind of figured would happen, and they got the Bardock and we got the Frieza. I'm actually not mad that we got the Frieza. He, I think, is going to be a pretty decent little free unit. So like, let's say you're a day one player and you log in and you get this guy, like, this guy's actually going to be pretty decent for you right off the bat. Now, you're not going to be able to rainbow him like I'm doing because you won't have any orbs, but... And by the way, I don't recommend the average player rainbow this Frieza. Like, we have, like, two way better first form Friezas, but with the same name update, like, if you're looking to fill a slot, like, this guy might be okay. I haven't really looked at him myself yet, but just looking at him on paper, I think he's definitely by far like the best ever login unit they've given us, which 100% makes sense, right? Because he's the newest one. That's kind of how a good gacha game should work, right? The newest unit should be better. So that totally makes sense. Now you can see the stats here are abysmally low. He's only at 9,000 attack, right? But I think they did balance that out by giving him a lot of separate attack procs in his passive. So we'll kind of see how that's looking here. So let's go ahead and look at the kit. We'll look at the team build and then we'll check them out, right? So they did make him a Space Traveling Warriors lead, only 35%, so you're never even going to use that, not even for a free-to-play build. For even free-to-play teams, you're still usually looking at 77% or better, right? Alright, Super Attack Effect. Raises attack and defense by 35% for one turn and does supreme damage. That's not a bad Super Attack Effect at all. And if we look at the stats, so you can see they're going very heavy with the 35 theme, and that's because of 350 million downloads, right? And I guess they figured instead of just giving him 350% attack and defense, which, by the way, they probably could have, considering how low his stats are, they decided to give him a bunch of 35% procs, right? So he's attack and defense 35%, an additional attack and defense 35% when attacking, which, by the way, will be bigger than a 35% attack buff because it's on super, right, or on attack. Then he gets an additional attack and defense 35% when there's a super class enemy, which we're going to have in this video, and an additional 35% attack and defense when performing a super attack. And then key 3 plus an additional attack and defense 35% and a medium chance of performing a crit when facing one enemy. So he's got crit built into his kit. So you can see here my build, I went full additional on him, and I think that's fairly obvious, right? Being that he has a medium chance to crit built in, and the fact that he's getting this massive 35% buff on super, if you get a double super attack, you're going to see a pretty significant stat raise there, right? I have not decided to invest any equips on him at this time, and he is full level 1 links. Now, the thing that's unfortunate is I do really want to see this guy with big bad bosses, so I'm going to try to get that in the video, so that way we would know, like, if you did want to invest the time to full level 10 link him, what he would kind of be looking at there for big bad bosses. But keep in mind, this is a big bad bosses unit with only level 1 links, okay? Alright, so let's go ahead and look at the team build. So I'm doing my very standard kind of cooler build. Link-wise, basically his best linking partner is this Frieza as second form Frieza specifically. He gets 6 links, so he gets all of his links with that unit. Otherwise, there are several other units he gets 5 links with. So he gets 5 links with third form Frieza. He also gets 5 links with Strength Cooler. So the way my rotations turned out here, the Frieza we want to look at's in slot 7, which is actually okay. Since I got this guy turn 1, he's going to be second form Frieza the first time the other Frieza pops up. So we'll get to see him on that type of setup, right? So we'll just go through and annihilate this first round of Goku here. Yeah, doesn't it always work out like that, though? It's like, I want to showcase a unit and they put him in slot 7, so I got to wait like 2 turns before we can even get our first look at him. 5.5, I mean, we already know how good this guy is, right? If you haven't seen it yet, I do have a full level 10 link showcase on that Tech Frieza. Feel free to check it out, but he's absolutely amazing. My channel actually has 2 level 10 link videos on that Frieza, because he was my first level 10 link video I ever did, and then I did another one after Easy 8. So in both iterations, he's actually been a very good unit. He's actually one of my more favorite units in the game, I would say, right? Alright, so we'll just go ahead and, sure, we'll let AGL full power Frieza just go to town here. So far, guys, I know I've been talking about a lot, but this celebration has been fantastic. We can talk about part 3. We are getting some tidbits of information, some leaks. There was like, it wasn't enough to do like a full video on, but there were some V-Jump links basically saying that just like we thought, the 3 free-to-play units are all getting Easy 8s. So that physical Goku that we can farm up, the Vegeta Krillin card, and the Dodoria Zarbon. They are all guaranteed now getting Easy A's. It has been confirmed. I mean, it's basically been confirmed just because of how bad their passives are. There's like no way they're just going to let them slip by without an easy A, right? They're just, by today's meta, they're just not good enough. So we pretty much knew it, but it's actually confirmed now. Alright, so on this turn, yeah, we're getting all links active except big bad bosses. So yeah, we would have all 6 links here had we taken enough damage. We'll see at some point if we can take enough damage to get that. Where are we at defensively? Okay, 66k, which is absolutely abysmal. He does get 35% on super though, so he'll get a little bit, but he's still going to be like under 100k defense, so not good defensively. Keep in mind though, this is a login unit, so we're just going to kind of compare him to maybe other login units. So think of like the 6-year anniversary. Like we're really going to compare this guy to that strength mastered UI Goku and kind of see where he compares to that unit, right? Alright, so what do we got here? 1.5 mil. That's actually really solid for what this unit is. And then we get the additional of 1.6. Yeah, I mean, this guy, 5 mil. We know how good this guy is, but dude, that was without big bad bosses, by the way. So this like login unit's going to be spitting out like 2 mil consistent attack stats with big bad bosses if you decide to full level 10 link this guy. I might actually like level link him for fun, like on the side, just because like if Dokkan ever decides to like awaken these login units, because at some point, right, you think they could do it, like they could start a trend with celebrations where maybe instead of doing the login unit, they do like awakening medals, right? Or maybe they can just do the login unit with awakening medals on the side for a particular unit. I think that could be really cool, right? So that definitely could happen. The other thing they could do is they could just do like a massive, like I don't know how many of these like login type units we have. Well, okay. Yeah, I mean, so like for the 7th year anniversary, right? What if they did like this big thing where they did this campaign where you could like awaken all of the login units, because the anniversary is when you actually would have the opportunity to buy them with coins. Why not do that? Like just do this crazy campaign, awaken any login unit, and then when you use your coins, you could decide to buy the ones you need and actually like go in and rainbow them. I think that would be really, really cool, right? The fact that this Frieza is looking like this, without an awakening, with his stats so abysmally low, like his defense definitely is not there, right? But eventually I'm hoping we can take enough damage, and I'm going to try to let my Frieza get hit here. I mean, if we take a super, we've got type advantage, but he's still going to take damage from this Goku. And by the way, this Frieza team's so strong, we're already on God Goku. But yeah, 1.5 mil, that's really, really solid. Alright, we got to get the big bad boss's turn. We just have to get under 80%. Oh god, so I mean, the fact he was taking double digits from normals is actually pretty impressive, even type advantage. Type advantage against this Goku, just because his stats are so low, right? Okay. We'll definitely get a turn here, though, where we take a nice shot, and I do want to get a big bad boss's turn in. What I'll probably do is when Strength Cooler rolls back around, we're going to actually link him up with Strength Cooler. Actually, oh, darn it! I actually kind of didn't want that dodge. That would have done some damage, because Toa isn't the best defensively, right? Okay. Yeah, we'll just let this turn roll out here, and hopefully we don't kill him too fast. It'd be nice if maybe Cooler took a super attack. That would be like a nice chunk of damage. That could be the right amount that we need, right? If Cooler doesn't take him out. But yeah, I've just been liking this celebration so much. Like the easy A's, I've said it several times in my video, but easy A's are my absolute favorite part about Dokkan. And the fact that you just get like, whether it's free to play easy A's or just really old units that you already have in your box, just getting these like free amazing units is just so fun. Like the Ginyu Force, like this is fantastic. And it just lets me know that in the future they're going to do it for Bardock Squad. I would love for Dokkan to do another set of 5 units like Bardock Squad and like the Ginyu Force. I'm not really sure like what squad they would do. There's a part of me that would love them to do something. You guys seen that my like logo is like Bergamo. If they did like something with Universe 9 where it was like Basil, Lavender, Bergamo, and then I don't know, 2 other Universe 9s, and then like the LR could be the Trio de Dangers, that would be absolutely busted. But I feel like they're not like a well-established enough like nice group of 5 that they would do that, so I don't think they would do that. But that's just something I had in my head. So here we are, 58k defense. That's enough defense to get us slaughtered. So I want to leave him in slot 1. Well, I've already committed to it, so sure, let's just leave him in slot 1. And if we get killed here, I'll just do a cut and I'll get a turn with Big Bad Bosses. Because honestly, there's nothing else here really to see because he's not a stacking unit. We know he's going to put up like that 1.5 mil attack stat, right? Ooh, 70k normals. All right. Oh, actually, that almost got us in the Big Bad Bosses range, didn't it? But we weren't quite there because that was still 1.5. Okay. Okay, and double digits after super. So that shows you how much that super attack effect, like, enhanced his defense there, right? All right. So we definitely need... What I should have done, shoot, I should have taken that Tech Frieza off rotation. We'll see. Maybe he'll link up well enough. Oh, no. We'll still have Cooler, so we'll still have links and support. We'll be okay. But I'm thinking next turn we're going to get Big Bad Bosses. So all I'm going to do here... Well, here's the thing. I don't even have to think about this. Because we're just going to do this. And he's probably just going to die. And this is really nice here because this is going to conserve our health at the level we want. We should have Big Bad Bosses next turn. And basically, I mean, we'll make this a pretty short video. We'll just get the Big Bad Boss's turn, and that's basically it, right, for this free-to-play Frieza. We don't really need to see much else from him. There's nothing else in the kit we haven't really shown. You know, he's not like an active skill or anything like that. So let's see what we got here. So we're going Golden Frieza here. Now, Golden Frieza won't link as well, but we should still have Cooler hanging around, I think. Yes, we've got Cooler. That's just what we wanted here. All right, so let me see what we're looking at for links here. So yeah, we're getting 5 out of 6. What if I go in slot 1? Is it still... Okay, so we're getting Fear and Faith from the Frieza on the end. So I am going to let Cooler attack first. Oh, dang, we gained a bunch of health there. Okay, so we're actually not... Are we not in Big Bad Bosses? We're not. Is it just... How did... Okay, so we're not in Big Bad Bosses range. So here's what's going to have to happen. Cooler's going to have to get smacked up a bit. I'm fairly confident that Cooler will get hit enough to give us some damage there. So I'm going to call that. I hope this is our Big Bad Boss's turn. Let's see what happens here. All right, 10k north. Yeah. We're going to be there. Yes, I think we're good. This is perfect. This should not kill us. Okay, we're good. Oh, are we? Okay, we're just good. Okay, so 1.7. Okay, so Big Bad Bosses didn't do anything too crazy, but we're definitely dead here. What? Oh, double digits against this guy. That's actually impressive. For normals? Okay. So, there you go. So, basically, like, with Big Bad Bosses, I guess that would give him a nice buff to his defense, too, right? So, my guess there, guys, is the defense was probably, like, 120k. Because to take normals for double digits, you do need to be over 100k defense. So, I'm going to say he was over 100k defense there. We had the 1.7 mil attack stat. Like, yes, like, overall, guys, this Frieza is bad. Like, he is not good. I'll be straight up about that. But considering for, like, just a straight-up login unit, I think he is probably the best. Now, I can't compare to Bardock. My guess is Bardock is very equivalent to him. But because of Frieza's link set, my guess is the Frieza's maybe going to have a little bit better stat output. But until I actually watch, like, a JP video of Bardock, I don't know for sure. But I do think he's better than the login UI Goku, just because, like, UI Goku, and by the way, guys, I'm just rambling, so I was just going through and dying there with just attacking through. But UI Goku does, like, the dodge is so valuable on that UI Goku, but once it runs out, he's just like a dead duck, right? But Frieza's kind of a dead duck too, but Frieza's defense is a little bit better. Anyways, guys, let me know what you think. I think, though, if, like, you are a day one player and you have, like, no account, using this Frieza and then also, like, getting that Ginyu Force built up, like, it could actually be worth it to build him up, right? So anyways, guys, thanks for watching. Let me know what you think. We'll catch y'all on the next one.